Hello, beautiful people. Can you hear me? Happy Sunday. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay while I have the current flyer up. It is the Drop the Mic rave put together by the one and only Six Boss. I don't even know if she's here yet. I have not looked at the chat. I just literally ran to grab a couple bottles of water, and I'll have the camera on in a second, but I hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday. Let me turn down the music. Okay, so those of you who can see the screen, this Tuesday, we have I think it's the third installment of the Drop the Mic raid. The focus is on Strong Queens, Six Boss, Black Girl Gamer, Miss Garcia, Blood Clot Gal, 713, T.E. Dennis, and DJ Miss Vegas. All brought to you by Kicks by Six Boss. And while I am at it, let me do this and see if I can get this working. I'm having some technical challenges, so bear with me. There we go. So, the one and only Kicks by Six, who brings you the White Jean Ready sneakers. Please be sure to check her out on Instagram. And I think that is where we're at right about now. So, let me see. Can I get this camera to work today? I am here. There we go. Hi, beautiful people. Let me turn off this music completely. Oops, I almost ended the stream. That would be embarrassing. Oof. Okay, so let me catch up. Miss Cosmic Lav, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Those of you who are not already doing so, she is a variety streamer and gamer here on Twitch, formerly known as Miss Simply Patty. My lurking mod is what we're gonna call her. She's got her own thing going on over there, but always supportive in the community. I appreciate you in so many words that I don't need to say right now. It's like candy. It's so beautiful to see you here on my stream. I keep seeing you in these Twitch streets. Very nice of you to join me. Thank you for joining the collective tonight. Toonie Sceneri. Hello, beautiful soul. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me keep scrolling. The one and only Your Majesty Apple. Hello, beautiful. How are you? I apologize. We have not even gotten a chance to talk today. When I messaged you, I was literally going grocery shopping. And then I decided to pick up, 25 more things than planned. And that's how we got here. So I am definitely late, definitely behind. And I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Can you see that on the chair over there? Can you see that book? Can you see that book? We're going to talk about that book in a minute. Let me continue scrolling. T.E. Dennis, welcome in. T.E. Dennis will be on the raid that I just mentioned. And she will be also starting officially on her own channel. I believe it is on January the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. So looking forward to seeing that. Who else have I missed? I'm seeing Maya Youngster. Those of you who are not already doing so, please be sure to check out Maya Youngster. She streams on Mondays and Thursdays at 10 p.m. Had a fun lurking in her channel on Thursday, doing some 90s trivia. It was nice to check her out. Dr. Dady Priest, I slept in and missed your show this morning, beautiful soul. Those of you who are not doing so, make sure you are following Dr. Dady Priest here on Twitch. Also follow her on Instagram. And I believe she is an Amazon influencer. I don't have all the details behind that. Check out her Instagram pages. You can get all the information there. Drop her a message. I'm sure she'll be happy to help. Maya Youngster is also on Spotify. She also has a podcast there under her name as well. Who else? Let me keep scrolling. I feel like I'm a little behind here. I'm behind, but I'm here. Okay. So I'm glad that you guys can hear this. So I have a neighbor on the other side of my wall who has been coughing for about a week. I haven't even really lived in my own place for a minute. I'm going to talk about that in a bit. But she has been coughing nonstop. Like I really just want to go over, not get her germs, but to give her a hug because her body must be hurting her. So I know she doesn't know I stream, so she's not in this channel, but I'm sending love and blessings and speedy recovery to my neighbor next door who has not stopped coughing day and night. Yes. So, yeah, let me pin that. That's where, yeah, I needed to be. So I went to bed at some ungodly hour of the morning. Blame Cosmic Lab for that one. And actually, no, just my own bad behavior. I'm sleeping at really odd times. Like when I should be up, I'm sleeping. When I should be sleeping, I'm up. So I'm trying to get back into a normal sleeping pattern, part of really putting myself into a disciplined state. Work in progress, right? Work in progress. Selected Jinx. I missed your stream today too because I was supposed to be planning to be on the road and I took an afternoon nap. So those of you who are not already doing so, please be sure to follow my little brother Selected Jinx here on Twitch. I know he's going to be outside doing things coming up. So please stay tuned to his Instagram channel. Check him out. Um, Send her some tea. Toonie Scenario, I don't even want to pass. Like, I have to pass her door to get to mine. I don't want to walk down the hallway. Like, as soon as you open the door, you hear her coughing. I'm sure she could probably hear me talking about her right now. I really, really like you over there. Just please get better soon because your coughing makes me worry. Um, yeah, so Selected Jinx, Maya Youngster, Six Boss, T.E. Dennis. Anybody else that is a streamer that I've missed, please let me know. Dr. Dady Priest, Cosmic Lab, formerly known as Simply Patty. Who else? And who else is planning to stream? Like who's got something coming up in these streets that we need to be aware of? Um, yeah, Jinx, it's so nice to see you. I hope you had a good stream earlier. Knock and run. Put a note at her door, knock and run. Yeah, yeah. Real talk, my colleague's father got pneumonia and he actually broke a rib from coughing too much. Yeah, the coughing. So there's one thing when you're coughing and it's a dry cough and it's in your chest, but when you keep coughing, every single part of your body is working overtime. I mean, in some cases, let's be honest, like depending on your age, your bladder. Like I know people who have had accidents because they've coughed so hard that their bladder's just like, what's going on here? Are we supposed to do something? They've had other accidents too, but we won't talk about that stuff. But yeah, anyone who is unhealthy, not well, please be sure to do whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. Health is so important to all of us now more than ever. We're in the winter season here in North America, and even an instant headache. Yeah, like it's like real. It's a real talk things that we're on right about now. So I'm gonna take a sip of water, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna put up this. I'm gonna put this up in the meantime so I can take a sip. And I should mute as well so you guys don't hear me chug, but just don't listen to the mic that closely. Okay, so those of you, because I missed majority of DJ Smiles' stream. I missed everybody's stream today. I think I've missed almost everybody's stream all weekend. I don't know what you guys were up to, but I was up to a lot of stuff. But I still should have been supporting my people. So all of you in Twitch that I didn't see, hi, if you're listening to the replay or you're here right now, I hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend once again. I'm, the definition of sick is, I've been not the best. So since November, I've had that whatever I had, and this cough randomly will pop up. That's why I keep hearing her cough and I feel for her. Mine is randomly and it hurts my body. Like, so like the coughing just needs to go. And I'm technically not sniffly. Cosmic Lab may want to dispute me, but she's lurking, so she can't say anything in this chat right now, hopefully. There just seems to be a lot of illness, and it's a little scary how much illness is really going around, and it doesn't seem to be manageable, right? I know some other people who are not having the best of a health situation right about now, taking the medication, getting the rest, and still not recovering as speedily as we would all like, right? So yeah. F-Buzz, yeah. Hi, F-Buzz. How are you? Have we made a plan to steal a hard drive or two yet? Like, let me know. Those of you who are not already doing so, let me put some pressure on Miss F-Buzz. Miss F-Buzz is a streamer. She also has a couple of other side hustles and gigs that she takes care of, and a lot of that is in support of DJ Smiles. So a lot of the things that you see on his channel, she is one of the key people that is responsible for that activity that you see, the emotes and all that other stuff that was happening. Please be sure to check her out. I'm hoping that we can all bully her. Yes, I said the word bully, and shove her off of a cliff to get back to streaming. And let me just pin this, since I am here now and I can be a brat freely without getting timed out. Yeah, you're gonna get, yeah, you can do that. We would like to see F-Boz on camera. Let me push it that far, but definitely streaming. I think all of us, Tasha BG, welcome in. I think all of us have a creativity and a bond and education and nurturing that we can share within the community. And there's no reason why all of us can't turn on if you really enjoy your craft and focus on your craft, right? So F-Boz, that is me bullying you. And I know you're not going to come in my chat again and say anything because I just did this, but I'll just go in DJ Smiles' chat and do the same thing. So there's that. Dr. Dady Priest, I saw you made a comment here. So yeah, I use Vicks Vapor Rub daily to help with the coughing. Yeah, so the doctor actually gave me an inhaler. And because I have diabetes, he made sure, she made sure that she gave me one that did not have a steroid in it, just out of concern. I don't take it as much as I should. to be honest with you, because I don't feel I really need it until I have a cough attack. So, I do the Hall's candies and the Buckleys when I'm forced. Neocitrin I have not touched in a minute. I probably should drink some. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right about now in terms of illness, but I hope everybody else is doing well. Just Chance, I don't know if you are still in the country of North America or you've gone back to your homeland, but if you're here in somewhere in North America, good evening. If you are back home, good morning. Nice of you to be here. I put this up before. I'm going to put this up again just to kind of stir up some thought while you're thinking about that vapor rub that you probably need to rub on your chest as well. More for 2024. So I've been doing things, apparently. I've been doing a lot of things. So along the way, I got this bizarre idea that I was going to follow through on, and I finally put a podcast out there. And it's similar to what we do here, but you guys aren't all here to talk in the podcast. Sorry. So those of you who are not already doing so, check me out on Spotify. I've posted them on YouTube. It's also on Apple Podcast. And I don't know where else it is. I think it's on Google, but I heard Google's going away, so it's not going to be there much longer. But I call those Soul Bites, a snack with tap. It's supposed to be weekly. It will be more than weekly. But I've really taken a path this year to do more. And I've been making my notes in my journals, journal number 50 million of them, right? So got another pretty one here that I do all of my brand type stuff in. And I keep talking about all of the things that I want to do. And I know last week we talked about just a regular check-in, see how everybody was doing. And I wanted to use this session to kind of shove you guys off a cliff. Like don't feel like F-Bows is special. Like she's special. But I want to see everybody who wants to do something in 2024 achieve it. It really is that simple. And I think it's important that we all motivate each other, chuck each other, support each other, whatever we got to do to make sure that we see everybody win and everybody succeed where you want to succeed. And sometimes it could be fear of failure. It could be fear of success. But at the end of the day, you need to remember that we are a community here and we should definitely be supporting each other to all succeed. So I saw some banter from Mr. Selecta Jinx, and I know he's always up to no good, but it's always nice to have him in the chat regardless. I'm trying to make sure that I haven't missed anything from him. North America is not a country. Oh, did I just do that whole geographic fail right there? Yeah, we're just not going to talk about that. Thank you. We're just not going to talk about that. This is not about being politically correct right about now. Also waiting on T.E. Dennis. I mentioned her. Maybe you were late to the stream, Selected Jinx. So she'll be streaming actually on January 30th on her own channel. I don't know what she's doing. What is she doing? T.E. Dennis, can you type in the chat on the raid? And I'm going to put this up as well because I'm just promoting everybody right about now. Can you let me know if you will be streaming on your channel or will you be streaming on Six Boss's channel? Because I saw a flyer somewhere and I'm pretty sure it said that you were going to be streaming on Six Boss's channel. So if you can let us know, that would be awesome. So we know which channel to find you on. You're patiently waiting. Yeah, you impatient for everything. So I don't know where you're trying to go with none of that right about now. You're back home now. Oh, just Chance. Well, you got some sun and some sand in places that we don't need to discuss right now. So hopefully you had a good time. Drop the mic. T.E. Dennis, if you want to talk about that, is that a part of your more for 2024? So as I was saying, more for 2024. I dropped the podcast. I'm trying to stream more, questionable. I'm doing things here on Twitch. I'm doing things on YouTube. I'm trying to promote more. We have let me just grab this from now. On February 1st, Wednesday, I will show you the official name for the book club. But those of you who are, do I have to do the whole YouTube thing where let me try that. There you go. Those of you who have not already gotten your copy, go get your copy. Get it from the library, steal it from your friend, because I'm pretty sure everybody has a copy of this somewhere in their life. They probably did it in school. I don't know if you do the audio version, but The Alchemist is the book that we are going to be starting the book club with on February the 1st. So I've just railed off a whole bunch of the more for 2024 for me, and that's not including eating better, getting more rest, exercising. Yeah, that part. And a few other things that I don't need to mention in this stream. So for those of you who are comfortable, drop it in the chat. How are you trending for January? And on top of that, What is your more for 2024? Do you have something? Do you have the post-it note? Do you have a vision board? Did you write it in your journal? Is it just on a piece of, old gum wrapper? Is it sitting in the back of your mind and you're thinking maybe I'll get to it in March, April, May, June? What is your more for 2024? Whether it will succeed or fail does not matter. If there was something that you wanted to achieve in 2024, what would it be? Drop it in the chat. Please and thank you. Yeah, you're always impatient. You downloaded the Audible version. Ah, beautiful. Yeah, that's nice. Nice. I am Feel Soul. There is a stranger in the house. Hello. Those of you who are not already doing so, please be sure to follow I am Feel Soul. He is more sleep. Definitely let me pin your comment because that is necessary for this conversation, every conversation. Those of you who are not already doing so, I am Feel Soul. Please be sure to follow him on Instagram. Please be sure to follow his channel on YouTube. And I apologize, I don't know the name of it on YouTube. So Feel Soul, if you want to drop it in the chat, let me know. I have participated in one of his projects that dropped in December. It's on all of the channels where you can find music. The Forever Interlude. He has more stuff that's coming out. There's a lot of visual stuff that is on YouTube, on his website, and there's something about his creativity and his drive that I think we can all learn from. And I know thank you. Let me pin it. So those of you who are able to check him out on YouTube and check him out on Instagram, for you will enjoy that whole creative experience of what you will see. That's part of how we got pulled in together, actually, right? So you made a comment earlier in regards to less self-criticism and committing to improvements. That's the hard part, right? So I'm asking people, what's your more for 2024? I railed off a bunch of stuff. There is more coming. I just, not ready yet. The last podcast I did was more of a meditation than it was a snack, a meditational snack, we'll call it that. So I am leaping past fear, aiming for success, and doing this in front of all of you. Watch me try. And some things I try may fail, and some things I try may succeed, and some things I try may just be neutral, and it doesn't even catch a radar, but it brings me joy. And that's why I'm asking everybody, what is your more for 2024? Because, Jinx posted the more sleep. Yeah, I like that hashtag, actually. That might be something I need to incorporate. Hashtag more for 2024, more sleep. We all need more sleep. And I think it doesn't matter how much sleep we get, we still need more. Because if you don't rest the brain and the body, then anything that you want to do is going to fail, right? It's just like putting the oxygen mask on yourself first before other people. Same thing applies with the sleep, right? If you're not resting, allowing your body to recover and reset itself and prepare itself to go again or to continue going, you're running on empty, and that empty will not get you far, and it will probably do extreme damage to your health over the long run. Yeah, I'm being that extreme. Thank you for gifting the sub to the collective. I am Feel Soul. Now, Maya Youngster you have it in your journal and your vision board, blog more and release 2 poetry books. Yeah. You read some poetry the other day, and I commended you on being comfortable to share it, and I genuinely meant that. So I have stuff written down. I have stuff in my Scrivener app, and I'm just not ready for people to know that that's the stuff that lurks in Tap the Soul's brain. Some people might know that already. We won't talk about that. But there's some things that I really want to put out there, and I'm just not comfortable yet. So I would love to be able to get comfortable to do what you have done and just say it, like read something here on a stream, right? So what else? I'm going to be scrolling. So those are for YouTube. Did I get that right? Yeah. Your website had a 22-minute version of something, and it was dope. I was actually playing it in the background while I was working on some creative stuff in my Canva Pro thing, and I was just like, this is nice. I was like, I got to play this again. So those of you who are not doing so, check out I Am Feel Soul. Jinx, I don't have your flyer, but I know a bunch of you are going to be in Tampa in April, Reggae on the Rooftop, I believe it's called. Those of you who are in the area, be sure to check out that. I am always going to be throwing out these things everywhere because I think it's important that regardless of whether I'm going to be somewhere or you're going to be somewhere, our people in the community are doing things, and we're supposed to be supporting them. Even if we can't be there physically, there's other ways that we can show up. So when I say more for 2024, those are the kind of things that I'm talking about, right? Being more inclusive within the collective, as I like to call you guys, or whatever you call your own community, doing more for yourself is important. Self-care. This channel is becoming a self-care thing, and I do not plan to park it anytime soon. Somebody asked me about conversations in a message the other day, and I don't think they're in the chat today. So for me, there will be more in conversations coming. I need them to be meaningful, and I cannot do them every Wednesday. When I started this, it was awesome. There's a whole plethora of people that I want to talk to. Um, but I cannot commit to every single Wednesday doing it. I want to know that I'm spacing them out. And I want to know that whoever I'm bringing to the channel and they're sharing their story is something that we are going to be able to sit down, absorb, and learn from. And it doesn't mean that they're a DJ. It doesn't mean that they're a mod. They may not even be affiliated with Twitch. A couple weeks ago, I brought Jay Wise here, who has been a radio host on Flow. He's an author. You know, he's got so many, he's a hip hop artist. He's a wordsmith. He's an MC, a wicked MC. And there's so many things in his journey that didn't stop him from doing what he's done, right? So it's always beautiful that we share these things, we support our people, and just put the stuff out there. China Gal, welcome in. Soul Controllers, yeah, power's my person. Sorry, I had to like Soul Controllers. The amount of CDs that's sitting on my shelf of masters of their mixes, yeah, like that's where some of this came from. Sitting down with Power and DTS and JYs, those are my people. I will support them any way, shape I can. I don't know, maybe one day I'll see if I can get the gang all together. Power, yeah, Power. Yeah, Power and I are a birthday apart. So I'm on the 22nd, he's on the 23rd. I just remember there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do back in the day, Jinx, just like spiraling off a bit. Power was a major supporter for me, like listening to the Master Plan show and reaching out to him. All the remixes, I'm a remix junkie because of him. Some of the stuff that I've seen him do and witness live and just appreciated really took me to a different level of appreciation for music. And there's a lot of these people that have helped me build where I am today because I never thought I'd actually do this. And I want to make sure that I give people their flowers. So people that I bring onto In Conversations, especially local people, will be a lot of the people that have been in my circle from my old world, my current world, consistently, whatever you want to call it. I want to know that I'm giving them the opportunity to share their story with you. And it's on YouTube. We are live on YouTube, by the way. So it gives people a lot of opportunities to learn more and to get encouraged to do your more for 2024. China Gal, welcome in. I just saw somebody else sneak in here. I saw the eyes. It's Flame the DJ, who doesn't stream on Twitch anymore, but does always show up and give me love, and I appreciate that. Hi, Happy New Year. I'm saying that to you, only you, because I haven't seen you all year. I hope you're keeping well and all the best for you in 2024. So once again, as we're talking, what's your more for 2024? See, you said black. Yeah, he was like the Black China of Canada. Yeah. It's interesting because a DJ the other day, and I'm not going to say their name, but a DJ the other day was playing a bunch of remixes. And as soon as I heard them, I'm like, those are Power's mixes. I know that's from volume 5 of like I literally just went to that level of a catalog state. There's something about remixes and music, Jinx. That's why when you guys start and you put your hand on your hip, or I see you start to marinate something in the pot, like I tune in because I love the creativity of seeing a DJ. And I don't care whether you're using STEM or you're not. It's putting that creativity together in the pot, stirring up something and delivering it for the people. And I think a lot of people seem to miss that and try to find fault with how the DJ is doing it or what technology they're using or not using. Just appreciate the creativity. Not every mix is going to be a win, but just trying, especially those who do it live on stream or at a jam or whatever, you got to give people props because they're not willing to, sit back. They're actually very much willing to try and put it out there, whether they win or fail, doesn't matter. So your more for 2024, I'm going to keep saying that. What is your more for 2024? What is you're retired? Yeah. I was going to say I retired too, but I started too soon, so I can't say that I've retired from this just yet. So let me put this at the bottom. What do you want more of in 2024? So Jinx said more sleep. I want proper sleep, Jinx. Like when we talk about sleep, like I can go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, like I did this morning, and I slept for a good 5 hours and it was a solid sleep. I ate some breakfast, the itis took in, and then I went back to sleep and I woke up and it was like how much o'clock in the afternoon. I want to know that I'm getting proper sleep at a normal time so I can actually be productive throughout the day. And then do that consistently. That allows me to do the corporate job and then all of this stuff that I'm doing here. I keep calling it stuff because I don't know what to call it yet. I have a couple of things, I call it in my own journal. But yeah, yeah, like this streaming is no joke. And I've said it before, and you hear the DJs talk about it, and I'm sure you hear other streamers talk about it. We put in a lot of work. Like, I do. Yeah, it's on. I do. And you don't even want to see what the stats look like, Jinx. My watch tells me a lot about myself. It ain't good. Even that, my more for 2024's movement, I spent money on a watch that looks really pretty on my hand most of the time. And I don't really use it the way I should be using it. So even that, like putting some quality time into myself, and this isn't just about, oh, I want to lose the 10 pounds. I wouldn't mind if I tighten up here or there. It's really just living healthier, right? There's so many things that I want to do. How do I do them all if I'm always coughing, if I'm always tired, if my body's always hurting me, if I can't get up and stand up for a long period of time because my belly's weighing down my body, like whatever you want to call it, right? Nobody make any comments right there. Don't make any comments right there. But really and truly, like if you don't stop and think about what are those things that you need to do to take care of yourself, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to have a whole bunch of ailments and a whole bunch of medications and realize that you've literally let your life pass you by because you spent all the time doing all of the things that you probably should not have been doing. When you could have been doing other things, as I get a notification about stuff. So just chance, hold on. Before I mention that, Apple Blossom, proper sleep would have to happen on a vacation. I do not agree. Damn it. Yes, Apple, I just said that on screen. I don't agree. Yes, while I was on vacation, which was a staycation on my daughter's couch for pretty much the entire month, I got a lot of sleep, not quality sleep all the time, but when I when I slept sound. Let me hydrate before she comes for me. You have to schedule your sleep, just like how you schedule everything else in your life, Apple. You have to schedule sleep. And I know that we all have crazy lives, and she's like rolling her eyes at me right now, being like, Tap, did you just? Yeah, I did. And other people in the channel might be saying the same thing, like, well, I don't this and I have too much of that. Yeah, okay. But if you take 5 minutes for yourself and do one thing, then take 10 minutes and do something for yourself. Go to bed 5 minutes earlier. Stop trolling on Instagram and TikTok and Twitch and put your phone on do not disturb and go to your bed and sleep. Right? And those 10 minutes a night will add up until you start getting into a routine. I'm saying this because that's what I plan to do for myself. My phone is usually on do not disturb by a certain time of night anyways, but I'm still up. So I still have to do a next level of it, right? Just Chance said more travel. I would like to travel more if I had the money, which I think Jinx, yep, you have more out of country vacations money. Yeah. So I would like to travel more, yes. But what I do not care about the joy of traveling is the horrible security check-in here in Toronto at our airport. Chance, you've been here, so I'm pretty sure you've witnessed or experienced some of it. Sick people on a plane. Someone's gonna attack me right now. Babies crying on a plane. I can't do it. I'm a mother. I'm a mother, and I'm still saying it. I cannot get on a plane and listen to a baby cry for whether it's 2 hours or 6 hours. I just can't do it. There's something about taking your kids on a travel. Yeah, I agree with that and I support that. And I know that you want your child to enjoy and experience. But when I get on a plane, the last thing I want to do is hear, whoever it is crying like they were in Walmart begging for a toy. I don't want to hear it. I don't know what you need to do to help them sleep, help them have a better experience. And then it's all the other things that you have to worry about, right? Let me pin that. No baby scream or cry. Shut. Yeah. See? And you're a parent as well, so you get it. And I get it. You want to take your kids. You want them to explore. You need to take the vacation. You can't afford to leave the kid behind, the grandmother, whoever doesn't want to take them, or you're bringing them to go visit the grandparents. But there's got to be a way to travel and hopefully get babies to understand the importance of the other people on the plane and just not cry. Like that's where we got to get to. Yeah. I don't know. There's some of the things I say, even when I have Patty with me, and then I'm just like, oh, that's right. I'm a mother. I don't think I'm supposed to say that, but I'm saying it. Yeah. There's, I love the facts. I will say that I love the fact of seeing Just Chance travel so much. You've traveled more in the last, year that I have seen than many of us have done in a lifetime. Some people don't even own a passport. How many of you own a passport? Let me throw that out there. How many of you out there actually own a passport? Whether you use it or not is a whole different thing. How many of you want to travel this year? Where do you want to go? Um, I know my passport expires, I think, November this year. So definitely need to renew it because I don't want to get into that. I'm ready to travel and they'll be like, sorry, you have to go renew your passport. Yeah, FBOZ, you. Yeah, you're another one. You hot footed. You were just in Jamaica the other day too, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, putting your business out there. Um, TE Dennis, I end up needing a vacation from a vacation is such a process. It is though, right? Like you go on vacation and whether you stay in a hotel or you stay with family and friends, that time away, then you come back and depending on how you spent your money, you're coming back in debt because you ran up the credit cards and whatever. Or it's just the whole process, right? Then you get into you got to unpack the laundry and do this and do that and catch up on this and catch up on that, get back into work mode. There seems to be an ongoing journey of tasks, but if you can afford to do so, take the vacation, right? Tomorrow's not guaranteed. Take the vacation. Toonie Scenari, are you going to the rooftop, the reggae on the rooftop, Toonie Scenari? I'm asking because, there's a DJ in here that apparently is on the bill. So I'm sure he'll be looking forward to meeting you if you're able to attend that. I don't even know if I'm going. I've thought about it. I have to take a look at I have to take a look and see if my work schedule yeah, I have to see if my work schedule will allow me to actually like squeeze that in. I have some other stuff I'm supposed to be traveling and doing, and I haven't booked anything yet. Um, my youngster. Yeah, the thing with you US folks, you guys can do a whole thing of travel right within, and you don't need the passport. Same for us here in Canada. Like we don't need a passport to go from province to province. But once you need to cross a border, yeah, the paperwork becomes a necessary thing. And they're not quick to turn around with this. There's always a backlog. So you're more, you're gonna try. Yeah. Reggae in the rooftop. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I'll have to find that flyer and post that and support it here because I don't have it yet, but I've seen it a few times actually. Um, Jinx, I saw something else. I don't know if it's like what date is. Pull up the tune. When is that? And is that here in Toronto or is that in Montreal? Please let me know if you are able to type that in the chat. So more for 2024. We have about 20 minutes and I'm going to wrap this up. I'm really trying to keep this at the 1 hour mark. It's a Sunday night. Some of you have kids, the same kids that I was just complaining about crying, that you need to go and tend to and get ready for school the next day. And I want to be respectful of your time. So I will be back on Wednesday. I know last week, Wednesday, I wasn't here. I was just tired. When I'm in meetings all day on camera from 7 o'clock until like 2 o'clock, and then to turn on the camera in the evening, as much as I love you guys wouldn't want to see my haggard face on a Wednesday. But this coming Wednesday, I'm going to make the effort to make sure that I show up and I am here for you. The topic, we're just going to be here. We're going to chat. We'll probably talk about the book club more and a few other things along the way if they're ready to be discussed, right? But it's January. I've talked about it in the podcast. I've talked about it here. Pace yourself, right? Like just pace yourself. I'm going to post this because I want to make sure that we're all outing the fact that Toonie Snary is going to be in Tampa in April, everybody, to meet Selected Jinx. Just saying. Um, more for 2024. More streaming. More streaming. Right now, I stream on Sundays and Wednesdays. If there was another day I can fit it in and figure it out, I would figure it out. I'm doing the podcasting. Um, my youngster, I will be on my youngster's channel at some point in February. I don't know the date yet because I haven't booked it, but I will be on her channel, vibing with her at a date in February. We will both let you know. Graduation is expensive, and I'm glad I'm no longer in that era of it, Toonie Snary, because and I only had one because it is expensive. Um, more for 2024. Hashtag more for 2024. Like I just keep thinking about it. Like we're in January, and I keep saying to, oh boy, here we go. I keep saying on my podcast, and every time I'm here, I'm telling you guys to pace yourself. And while we are, this is when things can get really, really out of hand right about now. I would like to welcome in DJ Smiles. Hello, DJ Smiles. Welcome to the collective today on a Sunday evening. I was lurking in the tail end of your channel, and it was interesting that you were promoting your merch. I'm already wearing your merch. Let me just make sure I make that clear. Didn't need you to help, Yeah. So there you go. Those of you who are not already doing so, please be sure to follow Selected Jinx. Please be sure to follow DJ Smiles. Both of those individuals will be at Rooftop, Reggae on the Rooftop in April in Tampa. And I know Toonie Snary has just committed herself that she will be going. Just Chance said that she's going to buy a ticket because she loves to travel and she wants to travel more. So I'm pretty sure she will be going. Not sure if I'll be going, but that's okay. Like the travelers are already identified. My youngster's already in the country, so she could definitely just hop over and make a visit as well. Anybody else I need to out in this chat? I'm not sure. But yeah. Smiles, I enjoyed your stream. I missed a chunk of it doing grocery shopping, but I did enjoy a vibe. I did catch a You know what the crazy thing? I actually heard Just Chance's voice when I read that just now. Absolutely. Um yeah, you just left there. So it's nothing for you to just double back and go back. Like you'll remember all the things that you didn't do and all the things that you're going to want to do. And then you could just go back and enjoy the experience all over again times two. Yeah. Yeah, my youngster. Yeah. You guys think that the self-care channel is all about self-care and being nice? Like really? I'm being here supportive to you. My youngster, you live in the States. You don't have no excuse why you can't get up and just make a quick hop, a skip, and a jump from your state to that state and just go from there. Yeah. Rooftop, Reggae on the Rooftop. I believe that's what it's called. That is in April. Pull Up the Tune is coming Toronto, Montreal at some point, I think next month. There's another one I haven't talked about. I don't know if this works. We're going to see. It does work. Look at that. In March, those of you who are not already bought your ticket and have not seen this flyer, please be sure March 23rd, 2024 in Pickering, Ontario, Diamond Stone Love, the Legacy Birthday Celebration. Those who were at the one last year, March, can attest to the fact that when you show up, it is a Twitch event like no other. There's a whole bunch of folks on the cast. I believe DJ Smiles is on the cast for this one as well. The vibe, the energy in the last one, it is definitely something that you do not want to miss. If you have not gotten your ticket already, go and get your ticket. Check out the links on Diamond Mood Swing and Diamond Stone Love's Instagram page. Check out DJ Smiles. And I know I don't have it posted on my page, but check out with those folks. And I'm pretty sure they can tell you exactly all the details, where to get the tickets, and be sure to be there. Those of you who are traveling, again, all of you who said you want to travel, Just Chance, there's another opportunity for you. Toronto, Ontario, Pickering, you know, a quick flight to Toronto is not that bad. A quick drive from Toronto to Pickering, it's a short, probably costly Uber trip, but it's a quick trip. You know, March in Canada, there you go, for Diamond's birthday party. Another travel opportunity for you. See, I'm all about giving you guys the details to help support your more for 2024. So, Apple, I think I got Joe. Well, you know, this is what happens when you get sleep, regardless of whether it's sleep at the right times, you get sleep. Let me see. Apple, do me a favor and see who is already online that we are going to read out to in about 10 minutes. I don't want to overdo it because I'm pretty sure I have a meeting at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning and my day will be consistent. Let me take a sip. Yeah, I can't see on my phone is acting up, so I actually can't see that page to see who's on. But let me know. I think I'd like to raid DJ Miss Vegas if she is online. I don't know who else could be. Most of my notifications are off. Sorry. Oh, you got sleep. Is that what you got? You know what I actually got, DJ Smiles? You know, I got neglected. So I have some friends in my life, really questionable to call them that, but I heavily rely on their energy to get me through, you know, since I have poor sleeping habits. And there's a level of abandonment and neglect that sometimes we feel we get from our friends, and we have to figure out how to manage that. You're not seeing Miss Vegas on. Okay, let me know if there's some other options. If anybody else knows of any options. So yeah. I'm gonna say that I got sleep, but I also received a significant amount of abandonment and neglect from people I call close friends, special friends, family, that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I got. And DJ Smiles, like just to keep in mind, like I'm promoting your merch, not even realizing that you were going to encourage people to go check out your stuff. So yeah, yeah, yeah. How about that? Those of you who are not already doing so, once again, please check out DJ Smiles. He was supposed to send me some information and he didn't. Those of you who listen to SoundCloud mixes, please go check him out there. Same name. Um, Check him out on YouTube. Check him out on Facebook. He is also on TikTok. I hopefully you're paying me like with bonus money, DJ Smiles, because I'm really thinking really hard on all of the areas that you are within social media. Definitely check him out on Instagram. As I just mentioned, he's going to be doing Reggae on the Rooftop in April. He's going to be doing I almost said DJ Diamond, Diamond Stone Love's birthday here in Pickering, Ontario in March. Every once in a while, I like to call him one of my favorite DJs, you know, sometimes, you know, even if he doesn't treat me nicely in his chat, but every once in a while he does something nice and I am able to press the button and catch record. And I caught one or two today. So if you're looking for a really unique music experience, please be sure to check out DJ Smiles. Apple, the second of the two that you mentioned, I would love to do that. If he behaves, I like to pin that. I like that one. If he behaves. Yeah, if he behaves. So more for 2024. I'm going to continue being more of a brat in 2024 on DJ Smiles' channel. I'm putting that out here. So yeah, you guys already know to expect that. Man, the things that sleep can do for you, eh? So January is almost up. We have about 10 days to go. And I keep telling you guys to pace yourself. By the end of January, I would like to have more structure. And I said this last stream, right? So I would love to have more structure in regards to what I want to do for 2024 for myself, for my personal brand, my corporate brand, all of that stuff. What I need to remind myself to do is to pace myself. I can't be putting that information out there and I don't practice my own words. So for the 10 days that I have left in January and a laundry list of to-dos that I want to accomplish, I'm going to share the same advice that I've gotten from other people, Cosmic Love, as well as what I tell you all. Pace yourself, but don't hesitate because of fear or success, right? Whatever you can put forward, as small as it is or as big as it is, just do it, right? I'm telling you guys, like I'm literally doing everything you see me do. I'm doing it live and I don't know if it's going to be a success or a failure. The podcast, I took a leap and I did it. Will it succeed? I don't know. I stream here every Sunday and every Wednesday. Will it be successful? To me, it's already successful because you guys are here. Other people's form of success of this is their own measurement. Can't worry about that. All of the other things that I haven't talked about yet. Yeah. February 1st, let me do this again, right? So February 1st, we're going to start the book club. Finally going to kick it off. It's official, right? I will share more about that on Wednesday. The podcast, the book club, the streaming, there's more in conversations coming. And I always saying, no, the stream is it frozen? Oh, don't tell me it froze. That would just be disrespectful because it's still going for me. It's showing that you're rating out. I'm still here. Why is... I'm not sure what just happened. Those of you who are still here, can you type in the chat and let me know? Because I'm seeing that it looks like that we have rated out and I did not rate out. Did you raid us out? Anybody who's still here? Yeah, for some reason I'm seeing that I am on Snakey's channel. It's not on Snakey channel, on Secret Sunday's channel. Yeah, you canceled it, but you canceled it late because according to this, I'm there. So I'm going to keep talking and we're probably going to have to do another raid. And now that that has happened, not sure why that's happened so early because we're still here talking. More for 2024, more organizational structure about what I'm doing when I show up here on a Sunday and when I show up on a Wednesday. I want to stick with Life Unscripted, but I also want to make sure that when I show up, I'm ready to show up for you and you guys have a good time when you're here, which I think we do most of the time. But if you're still seeing me and you're still here, I want you to make sure that you let me know as we are closing out, what is your more for 2024? Have you gotten the Alchemist book yet? I'm going to do it once again. Hopefully you can still see it. Yeah, there you go. The Alchemist, we're going to be starting that on February the 1st. Apple, if you are still here, please let me know. Six Boss, you're here. Toonie, you're still here. You read it and you own it. Six Boss, then please, if you want to, I don't have all the details public yet, but February 1st, I'm going to be starting the very first book club officially. You guys were asking about this when I had the bookshelves behind me, and I was kind of dragging my feet on it. The book I actually wanted to start with was a Michelle Obama book, so maybe that will be the second book. But I want to give T.E. Dennis props because she mentioned it in the chat a couple weeks ago. And I was just like, that is the perfect book to start with based on our journey. And then after that, I would definitely like to do Michelle Obama's book. I believe it's called Becoming. I have two of her books, but I think that's the one I want to start with. Six Boss, I pushed it earlier and I think you might have missed it. So let me do this again. The Sexy White Jean Ready, Kicks by Six. Those of you who have not already done so, please be sure to give a check out to Six Boss. You will not be disappointed on the creativity that she delivers on these sneakers out there. And I think everybody wants to know, as spring is around the corner. I know, I'm still saying it. Spring is around the corner. I would really like to know that we can all be white jean ready. It's like Candy, you're still here, sweetie. So nice of you to still be here. And then while I'm at it, let me do this as well. So on this coming Tuesday, Kicks by Six, presented by Six Boss. I don't know what other names to call her that is officially appropriate on a Sunday. She will be dropping her Drop the Mic raid featuring and focusing on strong queens. And the lineup is Six Boss, Black Girl Gamer, Miss Garcia, Blood Clot Gal, 713, T.E. Dennis, and DJ Miss Vegas. So if you are able to do so, please be sure to check out the lineup. T.E. Dennis will be on Six Boss's channel, if I read that correctly. And the following Tuesday, T.E. Dennis will be making her debut on her own channel. I think I got all of the main things that I wanted to talk about today, right? I think so. So more for 2024. I am going to... I'm going to be posting more on my Instagram, and I have a couple of them that are out there. So those of you who are not already doing so, the commands are usually in this chat all over the place. Follow me on soulbites.the podcasts. Follow me on Tap the Soul. Follow me on Born from Music Raid, all on Instagram. Every other channel out there, Tap the Soul is where you find me. So whether it is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, where else am I? To the readers out there, can you let me know if you look at that, say cheese? Yeah, every once in a while I gotta try a ting six. I gotta try. Those of you who are readers, do you use goodreads.com? So I have two profiles. I have an original profile that has all the books on there, hundreds of books, and then I started a brand new one specifically with my Tap the Soul handle. If you're on Goodreads, be sure to follow me and check me out there. I will be bringing some more content there. I really need to port all of the things from one page to that page, but I want to do so in a really building kind of way. So it will definitely be, you have an account, perfect. Yeah, it'll definitely be a place where I'll be housing more of the books I've already read or the books I plan to reread more in 2024. Reading more is also on my list. So you have a, if you are not already doing so and you're on Goodreads, look for Maya Youngster. Is your name the same on there? If it is, I'm going to try to find you. It's interesting because now I'm sitting here and I'm watching Secret Sunday on my phone and I have no idea if who's still here or who's over there. But either way, you can't read digital. I can't do digital either because I have to do, like, I'm just gonna like out myself. Like I've got these. Like I like to tab, let me do the YouTube thing, right? So I like to tab my pages. I no longer like to highlight because it will point my words to my eyes to words I've highlighted and I end up missing something when I'm doing a reread on learning something new. So I try to do tabs on pages. I know other people know how to be really sophisticated with how they do their digital format of reading. I'm just old school, which is why I have such a collection of books. I like to feel and smell the paper and turn the page and all that good stuff. So officially, now that we are at 8:59 p.m. Eastern, I will always say that your time and your energy is an absolute non-refundable gem that I appreciate receiving all the time from each of you that show up, whether you're lurking in the back or you're actually here. My more for 2024 is to make sure that I am here and I'm committed to showing up for you, to be here for you, a part of the collective as we continue talking it through life. Everything is about soul care, soul wellness, self care, self healing. It's an ongoing journey, but I also want to make sure that we're having fun on the process. We can let out, release, shed, and do all of that stuff. But along with that, there's got to be balance. And that balance for me in more of 2024 is to let more light and love and joy and laughter into our lives while we're going through the process that sometimes can be a little bit heavy. And the reminder that we're all doing it together, regardless of where we are in our journeys, and we're here to support each other. So, as I always keep saying, you're more for, yeah, put me first. Yeah, yeah, it's important to do that, you know, and it's just like, if you don't take care of you first, then what? Right? Like, then what? So, I'm definitely committed to being here more. But as I do that, I'm going to take those moments, like Sixter said, to take care of me more. And maybe that will be, I don't turn on a stream, but that's because I need my own self-care, my rest, my time to create and do things. So on that lovely note, I'm going to do a final wave to some folks. It's like Candy. I want to say thank you again for being here. I've seen you a couple of times in the Twitch streets, and I appreciate you being here. Wednesday, I'm turning on again. I don't know the topic. Does there have to be a topic? Really? We're here on a Wednesday. There will be no guests. So my guest is all of you that show up. Let's talk, let's vibe, let's prepare for the end of January around the corner, getting ready for February. We have the book club and anything else that you have planning and that you want to do. I continue to say that I am here and I'm a supporter. So you keep hearing me bigging up everybody's events and what they're doing, whether I'm in them or on them or going to them or whatever the case is. You know, Diamond's party and the party in Florida. And I know there's a drop the mic raid that's going to be happening on Tuesday. Like there's all of these different events. And for all of us who are regular streamers or new to streaming or want to stream, it's important that we share and support each other to give each other the courage that if they want to turn on a channel, they know they have a handful of us here that's here to support them along the way. So with that said, Apple, can you now prepare the raid for Secret Sunday? That would be awesome. I want to thank every single one of you guys for being here. Born for Music raid. Yeah, I see that handle. Huh. Yeah, we'll talk about the Born for Music raid coming up just now. Please copy the raid message. That would be absolutely awesome. I will see all of you guys on Wednesday. Follow me on Instagram. I will be posting stuff there. If anybody needs me for anything, drop me a message there. I will see you all on Wednesday. Have fun, be in trouble, enjoy life, pace yourself, and anything else that I couldn't think of that I should have said right now. You already know the routine. So peace, love, and blessings. I will see all of you guys on Wednesday. Take care.